Glad you guys are tuning in for another episode of James Garage. Good to be back. I know it's been a very long time in between episodes, and I'm very sorry about that. Life's just been pretty freaking hectic lately. I've been working two jobs, a day job and a night job, trying to make some more money so I can get everything sorted for Matsuri, which has been announced for the 3rd and 4th of October. And to say I'm excited about that is an understatement. There's a couple of things that I want to say before I get into today's episode. One of the reasons that it's been a long time in between episodes is I was getting pretty down and kind of depressed about the whole situation with my cars and everything like that. It's just spending so much money on parts and everything like that, and obviously with this coronavirus and everything that's going on, everything's taken a long time to kind of get here and get everything sorted and stuff like that. So I kind of felt like I was just spending all this money, and I was just feeling like I wasn't getting anywhere, and feeling that my cars weren't getting anywhere, and I didn't have any JDM cars running. So it was pretty shit, to be honest. And I still don't have any cars running right now, but I've just kind of changed my mindset lately, and the thing is, being upset and depressed and everything, I'm a big believer in you can kind of create, you determine your own mindset, and you determine how your attitude is toward things. And I was getting really down and everything, and it just wasn't good, wasn't healthy. And I thought to myself, you know what, this isn't good. There's no point in me being upset and down about stuff, because it's not going to change anything. It's not going to change the fact that I don't have any cars running. I need to change my attitude and become more determined, and set some goals and stuff like that, and just be more positive about everything. They will get there. I've just got to keep going, and they will get there, and just got to stay positive. And it's like that saying, it's about the journey, not about the destination. So just kind of really changed my mindset, which has helped a lot. And just got to be more productive with my time, and just kind of not worry about what everyone else is doing, and just focus on myself and what I've got, and just be happy, and just appreciate the process, and fall in love with the journey of where everything's going, and not be so why is my it's taking forever, it's just not gonna help me out or anything like that. So it's been a while since I've been on camera, so it's kind of hard to get across what I'm trying to say, but pretty much just trying to say just step back and think about why you feel a certain way, or think about what's making you feel the way you do, and it takes you to change that around and choose what mindset you have. So we're getting there. Things are starting to look up. I'm just going to give you guys like a walk around the 180 and explain everything that's happened. Yeah, I did want to put up videos and everything of the whole process of like everything getting swapped over into Nicolas Cage, but I've looked through the videos and stuff, and I thought I was recording stuff that I wasn't recording, and it just doesn't really make sense, and that falls back on me. But you know, it's still done, and I can still show you guys what's happened, and I'm pretty proud of where everything is at the moment, knowing that, you know, I've done most of it myself, and then the help of friends and support of friends and family and stuff. So yeah, very exciting. So yeah, sorry about the long intro there. Just a little update on the RB25 too. I've been pretty busy. I've sent the engine block's been to a engine shop. I've got the block decked and honed, and I took all my pistons in with the pistons from my old engine and the pistons from my new engine, and just gave old mate everything and said, hey, can you just have a look at these and see like if these are like worth using, or if I need to get new pistons and everything. And he said 10 out of the 12 is all good to go. So I'm just going to pick the best out of the bunch that I can see, and just use them, because you know, I've spent so much money on parts for things lately. I wanted to get new pistons and rods, but I just can't afford it, sadly. But can always go back and do that down the track. So yeah, so the block's done. I've got the crankshaft. You have to get the crankshaft snout linished, like grinded back to fit the oil pump collar that slides into the oil pump for the oil pump I've got, which I'll be revealing soon. And I've just dropped the crankshaft off for all that to happen this week. So if that doesn't make sense to you when I'm doing the engine build, I'll go through and I'll explain that all. So that's all been done. The heads, I snapped a bolt in the head, putting the camshafts and everything into, just like giving the head like tidy up, just lubing up the head and stuff like that. So I've got a dude that actually comes in and remove bolts that have been snapped off in engine blocks and stuff, and I've got him coming next week to do that. And then next week I should get the crankshaft back and should be able to start the process of the build. So I'm keen as to share that with you guys. So enough of me chatting away in the car. Let's have a walk around the 180 and see where she's at. So in my old boy's garage up on the stands, the car is running and everything like that. It is idling a bit funny, but I'm probably gonna look at getting it tuned hopefully before Matsuri. But anyway, exterior wise, all the guards are mounted. Front and rear over fenders are on the car, secured. And last night I just put indicators on these guards. I'm not sure if I'm still trying to work out like whether to put indicators in the front bar or what the go is there, or if you just have like your Parker lights. So I'm working that all out. And if you guys haven't seen already, I've got a new birthmark. I had a little incident at my night job, which is like loading and unloading planes and stuff at the airport. I was in the plane, halfway down the plane, and like we were emptying the plane out, and you kind of have like one guy at the front, he throws it to the middle, and then someone from the middle throws it to like the back door to unload it, and I was the guy in the middle, and I just went down to pick up a package and I copped a box in the face, so got a black eye, but that's all good. May as well like have a laugh about it. So yeah, rear over fenders are on. I've got GK Tech spacers in the rear, 15mm. I will need to go larger, get some larger spacers to properly fill out these rear over fenders, which are plus 50mm, but my wheel studs aren't long enough, so I just have to get some new wheel studs. And I've also got 30mm spacers on the front, GK Tech, so I've got wheel spacers around the whole car. Got GK Tech spacers around the whole car. I'm pretty happy with how these fenders and everything have turned out mounted. They look absolutely sick. Car looks freaking, well, I know it's not some people's cup of tea, but I absolutely love it. Absolutely love the look of it, how it is right now. And I've also put GK Tech caster arms underneath the car, which are these bad boys here. If you can't see them, that's probably a better angle there. So the wheel, like on full lock, like goes into here, and it used to rub on the caster arm now there, but now it will lock further, and it might rub. I think it rubs on this here actually. So yeah, might have to get a new sway bar or something, but yeah, I've put them in. And then I've also put in the GK Tech solid rack bushes as well, which also pushes the steering rack back. So with these new guards and my wheels on, and when the car's lowered to the ground, it rubs in here, rubs in there on the guard. So I'm gonna have to like cut the guard out a bit and see what I can do there. And then also I might have to get a hammer onto this piece of metal here and bend that back one way or something. But I've got to do all that yet, and then obviously mount the front bar. The front bar isn't on the car yet, but yeah, here's the engine bay. I struggled a bit with the intake, the air intake, a little bit, because I just couldn't get it to fit in the engine bay properly, and the hood was not sitting right. And then when I put the hood on the car, it also wasn't aligned properly, so I had to align the hood so I can fit the fenders on. So all that's been done. I did spray paint my engine bay dark Ford blue before the engine and everything went in, so that's all done. And I also had to swap over fuel tanks with this car and the Special K. I had to swap the fuel tank over with Nicolas Cage and Special K because the fuel tank in Nicolas Cage was just absolutely rusted out. There was no way it could get saved. It just needed to go in the bin. And then when I was doing that and I first tried to clean it out, all the stuff fell into the back of the car, and yeah, I'm pretty sad about it, to be honest. It's gonna the rear's gonna need to be repainted eventually. I'll get around to that, which sucks, all that hard work and effort. But I don't know, the clear coat's kind of gone like yellow in the back, which is so shit. But yeah, I think I needed to I probably went like the cheap to medium range paint when I was buying all my paints, and I probably just shouldn't have cheaped out in that perspective and like spend a bit more money on higher quality paint, which sucks, but that's the way it goes sometimes. So all that's been done. My battery's mounted in the boot. I need to clean up the wiring and stuff in here, but I'll get around to that eventually. Just trying to focus on getting everything done first. So yeah, interior wise, got my driver's seat in, got my passenger ride seat in as well. Shit's fucking comfy, man. And the center console, everything like that. Dash. Just got to finish off like this little area here. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with this hole. I'm thinking about moving this bottom bit here up into there, and then like having the stock like just little I don't even know what you call it, like a little holder that comes underneath the stereo. And then up here I want to run like a plate and do like gauges and stuff up there, and maybe try and make my own custom little metal plate and then angle like the gauges to the gauges towards me. I don't know, I'll see what happens there, but yeah, that'll be like down the track anyway, because I want to run like oil temp, oil pressure, like water temp, just, you know, the usual stuff, just all for like safety and everything when it's out of the track. And so yeah, that's all in. And also installed this little button here for I just ran a 12 volt constant to this switch, which then goes to a bar, which then I have access to like do all my wiring for anything, for like future references and stuff like that. I'll show you guys. It's pretty neat. Well, it's not neat, but I meant neat as in cool, like it's pretty cool. So yeah, I've just got 12 volt coming from the switch to this bar, so I can, yeah, add more stuff in. And then obviously, like, I've also got to do a horn button switch and everything yet as well. And then I'll neaten that all up, maybe like make a little cover up for these or something like that. And got to neaten up that and work out, I want to make like a little holder or something for the ECU. But yeah, so it's all coming together like pretty nice. So that's all that as well. And also I forgot to mention before, I'd done my rear bar on the exterior. Man, that was a bitch, eh? Like, so hard to do a rear bar, especially by yourself, like trying to hold it up, like mount it, get it to sit there. Like, I couldn't work out anywhere to like mount the actual bar to as well. It was just so frustrating. And then this here, it looks like there's a massive gap there and I haven't mounted it right, but it's actually this piece here. When it was down at James's place, I had it outside and I was trying to get it inside by myself, and I like lifted this up and I've like full bent, you can kind of see here, I've like bent that, so it's like made a mad gap there, which is sucks. But and I've like cut out too much along the sides here and everything. I don't know, when I get it all painted up and everything, I'll get them to like patch it or something. But like the whole rear bar situation, yeah, it's not great, but like I'm still like proud to say like I've done all that, you know, that's all me. And it looks so much different now from when I actually got the car. Like, there's not one part of the car that looks the same from when I got it. So yeah, just kind of going back to before, and you know, just having to stay patient with the process, and you know, just be happy with like where you're at and everything like that. I've still got a little bit to do, but I'll get there. So yeah, oh, I'll turn it over for you guys, eh? There we go. She's running. Yeah, when you first start it up, it revs a bit high, and it all runs nice and everything. But I've got to work out, I've got to fix up my exhaust and everything because it's not mounted real flush at the moment. But Man, that smell of E85. Woo! Yeah, baby. So it revs high for a bit, and then once it kind of starts warming up, it kind of like starts hunting a little bit. It revs between like 1500 to 2000 revs. So it's probably going to need to get a tune. Hopefully I can get it tuned before Matsuri. But yeah. So that's an update on Nicolas Cage. She's close. She's pretty close to being finished. I've just got to, I find something that helps out a lot is I make a list of stuff I need to do on things in my notes. So this is my notes on my phone. I've just got a list of stuff I have to do, and I just tick them off and everything as they get done. And doing that also like helps me feel like I'm achieving stuff as well in the process of the build. So I've got a bit there that still needs to get done, just like little like stuff like getting the right tail lights for the actual light bulbs themselves, and I've got to like cut off like the plugs for the lights that actually plug into the tail light off the old wiring harness, and like wire them into this wiring harness, because the plugs are different on the new wiring harness that I put in from Special K. So just like little stuff like that, just like little like niddly stuff, little fiddly stuff, sorry. And then I've also got to run like a feed from that 12 volt switch, and then like I've got to run a feed from that 12 volt bar to my dash for a horn button. I'm not actually going to put the horn button in the center of the steering wheel. I'm thinking like just put a button here or there or something, and then so I've got to like run a constant 12 volt feed to a relay, and then through the contact of the relay, the 12 volt from the bar to the button to the relay, and then from the relay to the horn. So just like, yeah, stuff like that. But yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone that's like always messaging me and like asking me how the builds are going, or asking me like when's the clothing merch and stuff coming out, or when's the stickers getting done. Just stuff like that. I absolutely love it. Keeps me going. And yeah, it's just such a good feeling knowing that, you know, there's people out there actually keen to see how things are going or how I'm going, and keen to, you know, wear something with my name on it. So it's that's pretty cool feeling. And yeah, so that's probably it for today's episode, guys. Thanks heaps for all the support from everyone. Absolutely love it. And thanks for tuning in and watching another episode. I'll see you on the next one.